Good morning. I've had a few questions about growing in buckets, and I'm going to show you what we do step by step and what you need, because it is really the easiest thing that we've done so far. Alright, so what you need is some black, I guess this is gardener's tarp, and I just use an empty coffee can, 5-gallon bucket, and then a tube. I have aluminum tubes that I cut off at some kind of angle, and you can use anything for your tube. It can be PVC pipe or whatever you have laying around, but I have this, so this is what we're using. First thing that you want to do is you want to cut a hole, or cut out the inside of your lid. So the easiest way I found to do this is just to take a drill. You can use an X-Acto knife if you want to, a skill saw, or not a skill saw, a jigsaw, but you just punch a hole in near the side. And I only do that just so I can get my blade in of my reciprocating saw. So once I get it in, I'm going to cut this out, and we'll go to the next step. Alright, so we're done with this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in sideways in the bottom, and what we're getting at is we want, when we fill it, to have water come up so far, but we want air inside. We don't want water to come all the way up to the dirt. We need an air pocket. So I'm just going to put this in, take my drill, and I'm going to put a hole about here in the bucket so that we have that airspace. And what that'll allow us to do is we can fill it up as much as we want. We're not going to mess it up because the water is going to drain out, and it'll give us that the airspace that we need. So right about there. Actually, I'm going to put them right here in the hole. And that's that. So now when we fill it up, water is going to come out. We know when it's full. All right, so we got that. We're going to put this pipe in with the angle cut. You want it on an angle. If it's flat, you're just going to fill it up, and the water is not going to get out the bottom. So make sure you have an angle or some holes or something like that so the water can come out. And then you're going to take a sheet of this tarp, and you're going to push it in. Usually I keep the hole that I cut where the fill is, so that while I'm filling this up, I can see it come out. I'm not looking all around the bucket for where the water's coming out. I push this in, and I just kind of do like a saddle around the coffee thing. So the dirt's going to sag on each side. It's going to touch the water. It's going to wick through here, and it's going to wick up into your plant or into the roots. Push that on. The ring of the lid is only here to hold this in place. Afterwards, you can go around and cut it and make it look a little bit better. That's it for the bucket. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some dirt in it. The dirt is a mixture of peat moss and some, what do we got here? We have compost from shrimp compost. You can have sheep compost, cow manure, whatever you want. Shrimp is what we have, and it seems to work just fine. I don't know which is better. Use what you like. Oh. Fill it up. I'm not going to fill it up too full because we are actually going to put a pepper in here today. So we fill it up, plant your pepper. Now, where's my hole? Right there. So now when I fill it up, I just fill in the tube here. Hopefully I have enough water pressure because I turned my tap off. Probably shouldn't have turned my tap off. Bill, do you want to go turn it on?
Sure. What's the top? Just like
The main one. Yeah. All right. This will be much faster. All right. So now we can see the bottom. The water is draining. It's reached the level that we determined. So now we have the airspace in there. And we'll go ahead and we'll plant the peppers. So this is a jalapeno pepper that we got earlier this year. At the same time we got this plant, we got this other jalapeno that we planted outside. And you can see the difference between the two. They're the same age. This one has some that has 6 fruit on it. This other one has a bunch, but we've already harvested off of it, and we also have more blossoms coming. So we're gonna keep this jalapeno here for now. What we're gonna do is we're going to move a banana pepper, because we have a banana pepper on the back side. It's not getting a lot of sun, so we want to move it and see if we can kickstart it again. It has one really nice pepper on it, but that's it. So we're gonna put it in this bucket beside the rest of our peppers. I'm not really concerned about cross-pollination. I just want to have some nice peppers for the fall. So that's where we are, and thanks for watching.